true. The customer is not always right, but you also can learn something from what customers have to say and the feedback they give you about your business. That's the whole premise of the series. Welcome to What They Said versus What They Meant. Every Thursday, I take a real customer review, a real comment, a real viral post, and I translate it, not for customer sympathy, but for business intelligence. Because here's the thing, businesses are looking at customer feedback all wrong. Y'all looking at it emotionally. And I get it. Your business is your baby. I understand more than most. But the feedback your customers are giving you, instead of using it as data that can help your customer journey, help your business grow, help your business scale, a lot of owners are taking it so emotionally and doing nothing with it. So today is episode 1. We're going to start using customer feedback as data because we want your businesses to grow in 2026. We're going to start with this Threads post. It has 41,400 views and the review hasn't even been written yet. Let me say that again. She has not written a review. But the preliminary feedback she had at the soft play business disturbed her enough that she wrote about it on Threads, and now 41,400 people have seen it. 500 and some had something to say about it. Now, let's say, for instance, some of those 41,400 people live in her actual city, or they follow her and they have a sense of where she is. She didn't even name the business in the post, but what she did say was it was Black owned and it was a soft play company. How many of those you think in each of your cities? Not many. It's not going to be hard for somebody to figure out which business she's talking about. I didn't go looking because that's not the point of this. And it doesn't mean that much to me. But what does mean something to me is that businesses get the information so that theirs don't make the same mistakes. So let's get into it. So a customer walked into a Black-owned soft play business, and before she paid for the day passes, she asked them, if my kids like today, can I use this money that I'm spending for these day passes and move that toward a membership? She asked if her kids enjoyed it. Could she apply what she had already paid to a monthly membership before she left? The employee said yes, no problem, right? So her kids played, they had a good time, she trusted this business, and then she made her purchasing decision depending upon what she heard from the staff member. They loved it. So she wanted to go do it. So she went to go do exactly what she was told she could do. She wanted to transfer that money from the day pass to the membership. But in the middle of her having that conversation, the owner comes out and says, no, you can't do that. Now, I want to be very clear before I go forward. Y'all like to have y'all feelings hurt, and this is not the moment for y'all to have y'all feelings hurt. I'm not here to cancel anybody's business. I'm not here to go viral on anybody else's bad day because we all have them. I just want to be clear about that. I am here because situations like this happen all the time, and I want businesses to learn from this. A lot of business owners could take this as criticism instead of data. So let's take this data and let's do something with it. So what they said, the owner comes out and says, she told you wrong. That's what the owner said. And on the surface, that sounds like accountability, but what it really sounds like is, oh, we made a mistake. I hear you. But what the customer heard was, my business made a mistake and you about to pay for it. Because she didn't get that information from a stranger. She got that information from somebody that represents you. It is on the business owner to train her staff to know the policies and procedures, not on the customer. So when the owner says she told you wrong without offering a remedy, what she did was communicate, we know it's our fault. We're not about to do nothing about it. So then the customer is like, am I tripping or is it shady? Now I'm questioning myself. This is not a disappointed customer. This is somebody who's about to be loud. There is a difference because now they are investigating the integrity of your business. They feel deceived. They feel like it was intentional. They want to write a review. They want to make a video. They want to tell somebody about it. It's the inevitable. It's going to happen. And when she used the word shady in front of 41,400 people have now seen the word shady and Black-owned business right next to each other. Is that fair in totality? Absolutely not. But let's be honest about it. This could have an effect on that business. It absolutely can. So now here's the part that I need every business owner to listen to. Okay? I need y'all to hear this. The customer then offered a remedy, which is a problem because the business owner should have offered the remedy first, right? Like she said, can you just refund me? I'll pay you the full membership price. I'll pay you the full membership price right now. You can even charge me for the membership first if that helps. She was not asking for something for free. She was asking the owner to work with her. She was trying to give this business more money in the same transaction. She gave multiple tiered options. She said, here's an option, here's another option. The customer literally offering the business owner solutions, and the business owner said no to every single one of them after they made the mistake. So there was no financial loss in honoring what the employee said. There was only going to be a gain. Then the policy said no to the gain. I don't understand why the business owner didn't fluctuate. there would have been no financial loss, y'all. None. So here's the business intelligence part of this, right? The part that actually matters. Three systems were missing for this business in this moment. System number one is to be a pricing frequently asked questions on your front desk. Question, can I apply a day pass to a membership, is not a strange question. A soft play business with two pricing structures probably hears that question every single week. So every employee should know the answer to that, the same answer, and the same answer needs to be stated every time. If they don't, every employee gives a different answer. So every customer is getting a different reply. And every different answer is a different liability to your business. So system number two, a service recovery protocol. This is the system that tells your staff and you what to do when something does go wrong. Not if, but when, because something is going to go wrong. Like, every day in business is not perfect. Let's be realistic about it. The question is not whether it happens, it's when it's when it's going to happen, and what are you going to do about it when it does. This business had no answer ready. So the owner defaulted to the policy. The policy won, the customer lost. And that means a loss of that customer. And just so you know, that means a loss of that customer. That also means a loss of that customer's relationships too. Any positive review she could have left, any positive experience she could have shared with somebody in any of the communities that she's a part of. Okay, you lost all of that. So system number three, and this is the one that I really want y'all to sit with, a retention first mindset built into your operation that goes to the culture of your business, not just in your heart, but in your system. This customer was trying to upgrade. She was trying to stay longer. She was trying to become a member. She was handing you more money. There needed to be a mechanism in this business that recognized that and that allowed the owner as well as the staff to respond accordingly. The math was always on the owner's side. She was always trying to give you more, and the business kept trying to give her less. Let me speak directly to the owners, all right? I love y'all. I don't want y'all to walk away thinking I'm always on the customer side, because I'm not. I don't believe the customer is always right, because sometimes they're not. Customers can be wrong. Customers can be unreasonable. Customers can try to take advantage of business owners who are genuinely trying to do what's right. I know that. We are not oblivious to that. That is not what happened here. What happened here is the question I want you to carry into your business this week. The next time a customer tells you your staff says something different than what the policy states, what will you do? Do you have a system for that moment? Or will you default to the policy and lose the customer, lose the membership, and everybody that the customer knows? This is what they said versus what they meant. Every Thursday, real feedback, real translation, real intelligence for your business. I am Antoinette Bulloch. I diagnose and fill gaps in small businesses. The link to the free leadership quiz is in the description. Take it before you need it, because a lot of the gaps in small businesses aren't happening in the actual business operations. They're happening in the leadership era. Like, follow, subscribe, and if you're ready to find the gaps, book your free exhale call, which is also in the description box. I'll see you next Thursday. Bye, y'all.